What is up, guys? Welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. I just want to say real quick, this is the first video I've recorded since I hit 100,000 subscribers. I want to say thank you guys so much. I'm going to make a special. It'll probably be up before you see this, actually. But guys, thank you so much. It's incredible. It's late right now. You can see I'm not using my natural light. I'm using a regular window. But today we're back on Ark. We're back on a different server today because the Alax one, believe it or not, actually wiped like the day after I made that sick video. And so we've been grinding quite a bit. You can see we've already got a tech shield. And I'm working on building, like, I kind of do these mega walls, right? That's kind of like what I do all the time. And so today what we're going to work on is a brand new defense strategy I want to try for this one, and I'm going to show you guys real quick what we're working on. Okay, it's really freaking cool. So over here, one of the designs that I'm testing out, we have a row of heavy turrets, which is really powerful, but we're also sneaking in ballista turrets here and there. Now, ballista turrets, if you guys don't know, it's like a modded turret, shoots out ballista bolts, but these things knock back anything and shoot through armor. This ballista turret will be able to shoot back and hit like Brontos and push it back, so it's constantly pushing it back while these things are dealing damage. So actually, I want to have maybe 4 of them on each side, so I'm thinking kind of like evenly spread them out on each side, then have them shoot. Okay, so that's one of our plans. So we'll go ahead and just put one down right here. Always put it right on the edge too. It's very important to do that. So I just took care of that. I still got to put bullets in some of these, but they're kind of spread out evenly, which is sweet. And then we're also going to put in flame turrets. Now here is where the idea gets cool. I'm thinking behind it, I'm going to put windows, and then I'm going to put random turrets and like keepers and like people behind it. So it looks like there's people here for distraction. And so there's going to be like a layer of turrets, and then we're going to just kind of make this like a staircase of turrets defending this side. And this episode is, I mean, I have to build this right now because if I don't, we're going to get wiped. We already did get wiped actually once, so we're trying to rebuild as quickly as we can today and just like really go hard. So I've got almost 200 turrets right now, and my tribe mates are working on, one of them was working on grinding armor, one's working on grinding gear. All right, so I just took care of this entire side, put everything there, and you can see we're in this waterfall, which is a really cool spot to be in. Really tell we're in there. I mean, unless you look closely, you can kind of see foundations. So when I put turrets in here, they're going to be right at the edge of this waterfall. And so when people fly by, oh no. Wyverns are being pushed out by our tech shield, so I should probably claim these before they all die. All right, the eggs hatched, and all the wyverns just got shot out of the base, so I'm sorry, but I had to claim them. There's still 3 more. Over in the right corner, there's like a 220. All right, we're also getting a nice little wyvern army here, which is just the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So what we're going to do here, place a couple of turrets. Maybe I'm going to leave this open here so we have a door, so I'll leave that as like a door frame. There's a rule here where you can't put turrets on the ground. I believe this counts as not being on the ground because this is on a foundation. I'm just going to take these and just kind of place them along the side and then just kind of leave like a gap every now and then. I've got a little bit of metal in here. Our TribeMate 6 went on a little bit of a metal run, charcoal run, got us like 450,000 metal, which is pretty sweet. And then I'm thinking what we're going to do with that, since I think we have like a bunch of turrets in here, like, yeah, 43 turrets in here. I'm going to turn these into heavy turrets. So I believe in this thing, we should be auto crafting electronics, and we're not because I forgot to put metal in it, which is going to put us back a little bit. There we go. So now we're crafting bullets and electronics at the same time. We need to keep the electronics coming, like they're both high priority right now. So I think what we're going to do is take all of the metal in here, every single 5,000 piece of it, put it in there with all of our gunpowder and everything, and then just max this thing out and literally just make hundreds of bullets, thousands of bullets, and then as many electronics as we can possibly gather. All right, boys, this is coming along nicely. The level 33 wyvern. Rest in peace, wyvern. We will love you forever, but we need your meat. Now, guys, we finished this wall over here. So I did every single 4 turrets. There's a ballista turret all the way down to here. And I'm thinking, after we're talking to my tribe a little bit, the best way to do this is to like layer it up like a staircase. So that when people are fighting, they've got to take out every single row to get up there. And if they break one row, there's just going to be another row waiting for it. So this is literally just like the first line of defense on either side. And I believe this is the best way to do it. But the problem is, like, they'll literally just be able to fly over us. Like, they could definitely do that. So we've got to put some turret towers, like glitch them into the wall, or, you know, S+ them into the wall and stuff up there. So that's like a huge weak spot we have right now. Because kind of what I do is like I look for weak spots. These sides protected, so no one is going to be able to run up to us and attack us. Like earlier, people were griefing us. No one can grief us now. That's not going to happen. It's impossible, all right? No one can grief us. But if someone flies into our base, I mean, that's really easy to get through. Boom, fly quets in, you're on top of us, you're taking us down. So we put 1 turret up there, but we need to get more turrets up in those hard to reach places. So I'm hoping we can get our tribe mates to work. Now, I just got a phoenix here. So this is a very cool dinosaur. Maybe if he's not trapped, I guess I got a phoenix. Well, there's a good chance he's trapped. There we go. Okay, got a phoenix. 40,000 health, 2,000 stamina, 600% melee damage, and a crap ton of movement speed. So let's test him out real quick. All right, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. So this is going to be our new creature to fly around with. 40,000 health. You can't put a saddle on him, so he's going to take some big damage. Still pretty valuable to have in my opinion. So I think what we're going to do is we'll just go ahead and I don't know what we'll do with him. He kind of stands out a little bit. So for now, we'll just put him right there in that corner, and that is your spot. All right, guys, so here is our design for this mega wall base, and I really hope you guys like this. I don't know if it's going to work too well, but we're going to do our best and see what happens. So first things first, I want to put a door in right here, I think, and then I can, yeah, we'll still be able to fit out. So we'll put the door in right here, so that's not going to be a problem at all. And then we're going to do the tall glass walls right next to it. So it's going to be a layer of 4 tall. Now the reason we use these, of course, is not because they're taller. I mean, they are taller, they're easier to place, but they also have more health. So like one of these is 4 times stronger than one regular glass wall because it's like 4 glass walls. All right, just a quick visual here. You can't see any turrets, but there are some like literally in the waterfall. And then just to get inside, you just jump on this turret, crouch down, and then you can get inside. So it works perfectly. All we got to do is double layer this right here. Bring this in. We're going to put a roof on the top of that. And then you just want to put ceilings and turrets up on that next layer. All right, guys, so Purple Cow's working on a cool design here. I'm going to show you guys that in a second. And I should have a large amount of walls, which I did not. Oh, yeah, I did. Number 9 key. So we're going to do this over here again, double layer the walls right behind it and work on this. And this is really coming along nicely, guys. This is going to be pretty challenging to raid, I think. Actually, I take that back. It's going to be pretty easy to raid. People are always raiding me because they can just find me by my Steam name, and then they just absolutely destroy me because everyone loves to raid a YouTuber. It's the coolest thing ever, which is really one of the challenges when playing this game is being a YouTuber. People love to raid you. All right, so let me show you guys what Cal's working on over here. So it started off as just a simple little layer here. And again, all behind a turret, all behind a waterfall, so it's very hard to see. Of course, everyone's going to watch this video and then, of course, know exactly how to raid me. So it's not really a big deal. It doesn't really matter that it's hidden. But what he's doing is he's putting angled ramps up there. So he's going to do that all the way across along with some big walls, which I guess I could... I just placed walls for you, so all you have to do is get the ramps up. All right, guys, so Purple Cal's doing his thing back there. Now, what I'm working on now is the outside is coming along. It's, you know, it's a nice little addition. We're getting some cool features on it. Now what I'm doing is taking this back wall, and I'm going to start lining it with turrets. And what we're going to do is we're going to have basically a giant ring of turrets, and it's going to help protect our base. Just kind of, if anyone gets into this middle zone, they're going to have to deal with random turrets all around the outside. So it's going to be kind of challenging to deal with. It's not going to be impossible or anything, and I'm not putting them super close together, but I want it so that when they're inside this base, they've got to deal with turrets shooting at them from all kinds of different angles. I don't want there to be a single safe point where they can just stand and be good. So now they're in here, we've got the whole wall lined, and we're just going to kind of do the same thing on this back wall and put turrets on this back wall. Okay, guys, so 6 just went out and got 1.4 million metal. We've been grinding like crazy. Let me show you some of the updates. So over here, Purple Cow has finished this, and he's currently working on getting our turrets up top. So I can kind of show you our visual here. So the turrets are angled on the roof right there, and we're going to do another layer behind it and have a triple layer staircase of turrets, which is sick. I think we're going to try to go all the way to the roof. It's going to take like all night. Probably not going to do it in this video. So first we're going to do that. Same thing over here. He's going to work on over here next. And what I've done is I put turrets along this back wall here. So in case anyone gets in, they're being shot from every single direction with turrets. There's really no safe area to be. And we're going to make our base really dense here with turrets. But then the one reason I'm doing that is because people are going to sprint in and turret rush us and suicide us. And so I'm trying to make it so that's really difficult. And so I'm thinking, I've never seen this design before, because it may or may not be the worst design ever. I really don't know yet. But I think what I can do here is kind of spiderweb it in a little bit and bring these foundations like this. What I want to do is just kind of bring it in like this and then put turrets on this. All right, what do you think? Should I make little columns like this with turrets? Good idea or no? Basically make 2 little things that stick out from the base to our wall and then fill it with ballista turrets and regular turrets. So if someone sprints in and tries to just like C4 rush us, the ballista turrets should push it out. All right, guys, so let me show you the final updates. I'm not going to show you everything. We're going to do some of it off camera so that you're going to be really surprised next time you see it. But here is what we have. So first things first, we've got this nice little turret wall here. Turrets are still not powered. We still got to turn all these on. These are all supplied, ready to go. So if anyone flies by at a low level, they're going to get shot and probably killed, depending on what they're on. Once these are all up and we get a 3rd layer, it's going to be really hard to get in, but not impossible. But the good thing is, I mean, we're going to be able to push him back, okay? So that is the outside layer. Over here, Cal is working on something very similar, and I've got some really cool other strategies I want to try here. But he's going to work on another layer over here. This one obviously is a work in progress. So this is our weak side right now. If someone comes in, we screwed on this side, okay? So we're going to have to work on touching that up a little bit. And then the coolest part of this base, something I've never seen anyone do, and it's either really good or really bad, you guys tell me, is I call it spider webbing. So our main base is here, and we've got these little spider webs coming out along the wall, and then 2 right in the center. And these spider webs are going to be designed to stop people from rushing us. So if we put ballista turrets here, they'll be able to push people back. So if someone runs in with beer and ascendant armor, this is not a far distance to run. So they could get in, they could run, and they would blow up. So easily get into our base. That's our biggest problem right now. Even if we had a ton of turrets, they're going to, I mean, it's like, how long does that take to run, right? Like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, like that's 3 seconds. I don't even have high movement speed, so they could get here in like 1 second. So if we have ballistic turrets all the way out on these things, these little rails, people will run in, and the ballistic turrets will just shoot them back at all these different angles. So they'll run in here, ballistic turrets shoot them back to this wall. They run in this side, they've got ballistic turrets that'll shoot them as well. And some of the stuff's going to go, like this does not need to be out here. I'm going to take this down right now, actually. We'll take this down. We don't need any of this out here. It's just blocking our turrets and potential damage. Knock that out. Our dinosaurs are on the way too, so there's like some issues with it, but for now I'm pretty happy with it. And we're basically just grinding, and Purple Cow's working on a very special design over here, which is going to be freaking sweet. I think you guys are going to like this one. So I think we're going to wrap it up, guys. I've been playing for a really long time. We went from basically this small box to a seriously well-protected base, considering we've only been playing a few hours. If you guys enjoy this and you want to join the server, I'm not going to be giving it away yet. I might be giving it away in the future. Please don't forget, though, spread the love, guys. I love you. Peace.